So today I wanted to share the technique I use daily for drawing my doodles because I find this one to be the easiest and I feel that everyone would be able to do it. And you can create such cute doodles with this technique, and I find it so much fun to use. And honestly, I've never seen any other technique online that is this easy. So I thought it was a good idea to share my technique because personally, I had such a hard time in the past drawing doodles until I discovered this technique. So I wanted to share it in case you're also struggling, and hopefully, this is gonna help you and encourage you to doodle more often as well. I'm sure most of you already know about the technique that uses rough shapes to create a silhouette of the drawing first and then to do the final outline of the drawing. But the one I use is a little bit different. It's essentially the same principle. You use shapes to create the initial silhouette and then you refine the outline. But with the technique that I use, you only use circles. You don't use any other shape. I find that you can draw literally any shape by starting just with a circle, even if it's a square or a triangle in the end. It definitely works best with doodles because they're usually very simple and rounded in order to look extra cute. So I think this technique is perfect for doodling in your journal, for example, but also for creating illustrations that can be turned into stickers later on. I'm not sure if this would work in a more realistic sketch, so I'll be trying that probably next week, but definitely for doodles, this is perfect. So I start by sketching out some circles to define the overall shape and create the silhouette, and then I go back in to refine the sketch further. I try to keep the circles light and I don't commit to the initial shape as I have to refine it further later. So it's better to not commit to the shape until you're happy with it and just try to keep it light, try not to press on the pencil too hard. And that's it really, very simple and easy to do, and I think it's a lot of fun as well. And I doodle like this in my journal daily essentially, and then I trace it with gel pen to make the final doodle. I also add very minimal colors like the rosy cheeks or something like that, but I don't add too much color. But yeah, this is my technique. It's very easy. I didn't even have to explain it too much. You can see the examples that I show here and also an example in my journal that I did today. I really hope this will encourage you to doodle more, and of course definitely use references if you need that. In the beginning when I started drawing, I used a lot of references. There's no shame in doing that. So in the beginning, definitely look at a picture of the subject that you want to draw, and slowly with practice, at some point you will not need it anymore and you'll be able to create your own doodles without looking at references. But honestly, I never stopped looking at references. I think it's very useful. And honestly, there's no shame in it. Even the most famous painters use references, so don't feel any shame about it. It's very useful, it's part of the technique. So yeah, this is my technique. Let me know if you try it and if it works for you. And also let me know if you want me to share a different technique or to draw something specific in the next video.